No, but I'm pretty sure we can hear them. What is that? What is up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. I am here with this new game called Scarlet Hollow. I'm so excited to play it. It got so many positive reviews. It's horror, it's story based, and I think right now they have 4 episodes out. And I want to say I read that they want to release 7, so they probably got 4 or 5 episodes out right now. I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna find out sooner or later. But right now, we are going to just focus on episode 1, introducing us to the characters and the storyline, and get into it. All right, so let's just hop straight into this game. Make sure y'all get y'all water on deck. Make sure you get your snacks. I don't have any snacks, but go get y'all snacks, and let's just hop straight into this game, shall we? That's some beautiful music. Content warning: this is a horror game and it's not intended for all audience. Please visit Black Tabby if you need a full content thing. Okay, I like the art style. It's giving very much comic book. No, it's not giving comic book. It's reminding me of something. I just don't know what exactly. Let me actually look at the controls. We have a lot of controls. This is not like the basic Worlds games. Preferences first. Let's turn this music down. It's beautiful, but I just don't want to be shouting. We're gonna turn the sound down just because we know we want to get some jump scares, and we're gonna get the voices right there. It's not too bad, not too bad. Let's turn the music up just about right there. Okay, let's get back into these controls. We have enter, space, arrow keys. Of course, we have arrow keys now that I moved my mic like on top of my computer. I feel like we're just gonna figure it out. And I feel like I should take a picture of this because this is a lot. Access the game menu. Skip dialogue while held down. Toggle dialogue. Opens your dialogue history. Hides the user interface. Take a screenshot. That's what I need to be doing right now, taking a screenshot. I think we got it. If any point where I get, all kabobbled or whatever, y'all gonna go reference back to this moment and be like, you said you got it. Okay, let's just get straight into this game, okay? I'm doing a lot of talking. Your name is, you already know, Ty. Should I put my full name? No, I'm just gonna put Ty. There you go. I had it in all caps. Enter. You live in the city of, Chi-Town. Okay. Does select pronouns, he, they, them, she, her. All right. Very all-inclusive here. Select 2 traits. This game is already starting off like how I did not expect it to start off. I'm really excited. Traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. So we have powerful build-up. This is strong and athletic and pinnacle of fitness. An intimidating presence, tough as nails. And then we have mystical, strange and unusual. You see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. Talk to animals. You can talk to animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Street smart. Know how to lie and when you're being lied to. Slick and convincing. No door can hold you. Hot, attractive and charming. A natural flirt. People want to either be with you or be you. Book smart, well-read and rational. Possesses a wealth of historic knowledge and know when to use it. A talented researcher. And keen eye. Observant. Picks up on vibes. Understands others' perspective. Okay, I already know I'm picking mystical because I'm strange and unusual, and you see the threads of reality in ways others cannot. I really feel like I'm a mystical person, so I'm gonna go with that. But now the other ones have me for a loop because I don't want to talk to animals. No. Powerful build. I feel like, okay, because I don't know where this game is actually going to go. So if them asking us to pick our traits, obviously it's for a reason. So I feel like I want to get something that is like myself, obviously, and so I picked mystical, and then I want to get something that's also like myself, but I also will think of the game leading forward. I want to pick street smart for the sake of the game. I'm hot. Not even just, compliment wise, but I do feel like I'm a natural flirt. Even though I don't be flirting, I wouldn't take it as flirting. I think more charming, I'm gonna say. I'm more charming. I'm very to myself, but when I do get to talking, I am, I don't know. I don't think I'm a charmer. I don't know what I am. People think I'm a flirt though. Everyone thinks I'm always flirting, and I'm just like, I'm just a friendly person, and that's why I feel like I'm a friendly person. I'm a friendly person, and I feel like that's why I consider myself probably charming more than anything. But I don't know. I love to read books, honestly. I'm very observant though as well. Any, mini, mighty, mo, catch a tiger by toe. If you hollers, let me go. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Okay, book smart it is. We can't deny. We can't deny it. Okay. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you only just managed to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment, you're hazy on the details of where exactly here is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with the countless late-night stops and seedy depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't normally find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of Pearl Ann Scarlet, your cousin's mother, and your aunt, I like to say aunt, seemed like something you shouldn't ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. Mystical, but it was also more than just the social pressure of the invitation that pushed you to accept it. The threads of fate have been tugging you back to this place your entire life. There was no choice to be made. It was simply destiny. So when your cousin called you, knew what had to be done. And now, the end of your long journey is in sight. You're almost in Scarlet Hollow. Stranger. Voice acting tie coming in. Hold on, let me get some water first before I get too serious. Okay, stranger. So anyway, as I was saying, that's so lame. Oh my God, you look creepy. Sorry, you don't have to talk to me with them big old eyes.
And stop staring at me with them big old eyes.
Okay. Oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You're not sure he even stopped when you started to doze off. At first you thought he was just being friendly, but there was several hours of one-sided conversations ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was a dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, pushing joggers into the harbor, that sort of thing. I never. Wait, what? Dude, what's wrong with you? Why are you talking to me? Remain silent. Okay, I like games like this, okay? But I feel like if this was me, because I'm going to put on the persona of me, obviously, because I am me, because it says Ty. But I feel like I would be like, wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah, teen stuff. I never did that as a teen. We went to the lake, but we never pushed people. Like, what? So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was going to call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She actually hit my friend, and he said it hurts a lot. So I guess she really was mad and not just playing. But she kept swinging, and soon enough, she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we've been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Though about 5 months ago, she tried to break up with me, like, for real, and geez, you ever just get so mad you just want to, like, kill somebody? I kind of feel threatened. I kind of feel like killing someone right now. I never feel that way. No. Oh yeah, all the time. What's wrong with you? So I'm seeing something like with these words. Obviously, we're all here, right? We're all watching the same thing, right? Yeah, of course. Okay. So now that we're here, I want to know why these words, like certain words, are being like bold. I'm gonna say, what is wrong with you? Why are you telling me this? I have never felt that way about another person, and I find it alarming that you have. I never said that I never felt that way. I just said, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Why are you telling me this? I have never felt that way about. Y'all heard it. Hey, you're young. You'll get in when somebody tries to break your heart one day. It changes a person. Make them think things they never thought they could. I honestly could have killed that woman. Huh. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right. What? What? Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Well, I don't know if I'm like into stuff, so I might just wind up on the bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. He's about to be a terrible father. Book smart. Okay, so I like how based off our traits that we pick, that's what have you know. Have you thought about seeing a therapist? Seriously, what is wrong with you? Haha, that's interesting. Smart move. Get out while you still can. I'm not gonna lie, I probably would have remained silent in this moment. You sit awash in horror, but doing your best to keep a neutral face as this man admits he thought about murdering the soon-to-be mother of his child, a child whose birth he is currently missing and is considering ditching to have fun in New York. Anyway, where do you just say you were headed? I didn't. I've been called back to my ancestral home. I didn't. Scarlet home. Exactly, because that's pretty much what I would say. I didn't. No need to be nasty. I was just asking. Not like I'm going to follow you off the bus or anything. So, if you aren't getting off at my stop, then you must be headed to Scarlet Hollow, right? Or the Holler, as they call it these days. I feel like I changed his voice like about a good 10 times, but it's okay. We're here. That's the only other stop until this bus turns around. I ride it pretty often, so I know almost nobody ever goes up that way. Though, come to think of it, I had a couple buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Holler. You see, and there's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I tried my lungs the way they are. Oh, wait. What did I just say? Focus up. I've never wanted to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are. Thanks. My buddies got desperate enough to try it. I haven't heard from them in a while. Now that I think about it, I can see if they're on Facebook and see how they're doing here. Yeah, why don't you get on Facebook and leave me alone? See, like, in situations like this, granted, you know, you're in that moment and you're sitting next to someone and you're just like, okay, I have nothing else to do. Let me at least get to know a person that I probably won't ever see again. But in moments like this, I'll be either on my phone or reading a book. I remember one time I did take the Amtrak and we went to Wisconsin. This man sparked up a conversation with me, but it wasn't even long or nothing. He was just like, oh, where you headed? And da-da-da-da-da. And it was quick, done, and it was quiet. And I don't even know what I was doing. I don't know if I was reading my book or on my phone. I don't know, but like, he wasn't annoying with it. He just, you know, quick little small talk. We're sitting next to a stranger, yada yada yada. Simple as that. Hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone, for once focused on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. No, it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be quiet. Here, I have something for you. The stranger rifles to his pack before presenting you with dripping bags. Dripping bag? Sir, nobody wants your sweaty peanuts. Your sweaty nuts. They're boiled peanuts. Interesting. I got them at a gas station a few buses back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Listen to that drip sound. Plus, they dripped all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Tip. Sometimes picking a dialogue option establishes new facts about who you are. No thanks. Screw you and screw your peanuts. I'm actually allergic. No thanks. We're not taking stuff from strangers. You put your hand up to say no. I'm not really hungry. There's still a good 45 minutes left in your journey, pal, assuming nothing goes wrong, but to have them on hand. The young man set the peanuts down on an empty seat next to him. The juices dribble out through the bottom of the bag and into the upholster, instantly soaking in peanut brine. And with that, I leave you. Safe travel, friends. We are not friends. Let me stop being. Um, and just like that, you're alone, the stranger peanut soaking in the seat across from you. Maybe you can get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. Scarlet Hollow. Schedule arrives Monday 11 a.m. Departs Monday 11:01. They give you that extra minute to, get it together and get there. The bus finally comes to a stop. Its brakes squeaking as it deposits you in front of the Scarlet Hollow bus station. The sign at least reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best, it's a kiosk. Though for a small town like this, you're amazed there's so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you in this place behind. And he's like, girl, there's a curse on this town. I'm leaving. Oh, girl, don't. Who are you? And don't ever slide yourself into this tootsie sliding into my screen. Hey, Ty. You instantly recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. That's kind of cool that your name is Tabitha and I'm Ty. It kind of feels like, our family is familying. Hey, Tabitha. Looks like somebody needs a hug. Give her your condolences. I don't know. Like, in situations like this, I am not really good in situations involving death. I'm not even going to lie to you. I really never know what to do. Obviously, you can give her your condolences, but I still be feeling awkward doing that. I don't know why. Because it's like everyone's telling you the same thing. I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry for your loss, or yada, yada, yada. And it's like, I'm not a hugger, but in times like this, obviously, people are going to need a hug. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go with what I would do. Like, I'm gonna stay true to myself. I'm just gonna say, hey, Tabitha. Hey, Tabitha. Come on, let's get back to the estate. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns and motions to an old BMW parked near the bus kiosk. You follow her, clambering into the dusty relic. I'm hoping I can remember all these voices while I want to be Mrs. Voice Actor of the Year. It doesn't take much driving before the only sign of civilizations are the car you're in and the road you're on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the road. Tip: dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. Explore: how are you holding up? I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now. I am not going to say that. So the funeral... I can't believe we never actually met before this. I'm going to just say, how are you holding up? How are you holding up? Fine. You don't have to bottle your grief like that. You know you can talk to me, right? I lost my mom too. It ain't about you, Otis. It ain't about you. Okay, but if that ever changes, I'm here for you, all right? Good to hear. I'm going to say okay, but if, because you don't want to push people to, talk about something that they're not ready. So just let them know you're here for them, and they'll come to you when they feel comfortable. Okay? I'm like giving life lessons as I'm trying to play the game. Just play the game, right? Okay, but if this ever change, okay, sure. Why do they really want me to say this? I guess I got all these options. Okay, let's go with this. I can't believe we never actually met before this. You have your mom to thank for that. Or, wait, Tabitha, I'm sorry. Let me get back in my Tabitha voice. You have your mom to thank for that. Or had, I guess. Mystical. You can feel the same careless cruelty in Tabitha's words that your mother would use when she talked about Pearl Ann and the old Scarlets. The wound that tore your family apart runs deep enough that it bleeds through the generation. Is there bad blood between us? I wish I'd known about you. Haha, yeah. Dead Moms Club. Imagine, yeah. We're both, we lost our mom. Ha. Joke's on us, right? Okay, let's see. Is there bad blood between us? That was unnecessary. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna say it. I can sense a deep scar in her. Look how she look. Girl, you better fix your face before I fix it for you. Girl, don't play. I can sense a deep scar in our bloodline, a gaping maw intent on consuming itself to oblivion. I can only hope we can mend it during our time together here. Great, good for you. So the funeral. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. I was not. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Your cousin turns to stare at you, an icy hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. My bad, cousin Tab. I was not trying to click that. My finger literally slipped. I was trying to slide down, and in the process of me sliding down, I hit the button. Let's rewind that back. I never said that. Tabitha, look at the road. Tabitha, you're gonna crash. Tabitha, we're crashing. She turns back to the road, her expression cold and unforgiving. I kind of want, I know I can remain silent, but I want to just, explore. It's our first time. Let's learn the game. So the funeral, it's on Sunday, right? Yep, like I told you. Geez, it's almost a whole week. Need any help planning? Have worked out all the details? I'm gonna say need help planning. Do you need any help planning? If you ever need help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. I just needed the coffin and somebody to dig a hole. Remain silent. You decide to sit in silence with your cousin as the car eases up the steep mountain road. There goes our home, the Scarlet Estate. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Oh my God, let me actually mute that. Okay. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. The Scarlet Estate. Though it's been better days. Even though, girl, let's just reread this whole sentence. And here it is, the Scarlet Estate. Though it has seen better days, its crumbling elegance is not lost on you. Someone used to crimp apartments in great cities. Oh, me. Look, Chicago, but my city ain't great right now. It's very sunny. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with that anger burning beneath her words. Anger. The fate and majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you. Girl, all this reading is going to be the one. Okay, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare at it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that would have been left to rot a long, long time ago. Hope I said that word right. That's a new word for Elmo. Okay. You're here with the blast of dusty air as you step across the threshold into the foyer. Everything in the room has been here for much longer than you've been alive, each object cemented in place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creak on their hinges and the aches and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the wind. Welcome to our family humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. I wouldn't go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you will stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen, and hallways, I guess. But only the hallways you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you around so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Booksmart, the architecture reminds me of the Biltmore Estate. Cool, thanks. So you live here, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. This place is falling apart. I thought you all were loaded. Can't afford to fix this slump. Okay, I don't want to come in with a rude personality because that's not who I am in real life. But I will check some people if I have to check some people. But I'm not gonna lie and say it's beautiful because whatever. I'm just say cool, thanks. What? I ain't got nothing else to say. Cool, thanks. Let's just get the tour over with. Tabitha, listen, honey. I'm not here for you. I'm here for the funeral. Chill your tits, okay? Follow me. Let me stop calling that cousin Tabitha. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps. Kitchen. On Wednesdays, a woman from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Janie. I wouldn't recommend socializing with her. She'll talk your ear off. If you need any food, there's fixings for peanut butter and jelly. Ma'am, I've got offered some boiled peanuts on the bus, and I actually don't want to even think about a peanut. Not even for the slightest. Mystical. As Tabitha speaks, your eyes are drawn to the window in the overgrown garden outside. You're suddenly overcome with dread and anxiety, as though this place is a small step away from being swallowed up and vanishing forever. Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. Girl, calm down, because I brought my own ice cream, okay? Because if it's cookies and cream, you won't hear nothing from me, okay? Wait. If it ain't cookies and cream, you ain't gonna hear nothing. Oh, look at the little kitty! I didn't even see you, little kitty, over there looking like my Auntie Wani. Oh, and you can also access the garden through there, but it's pretty wild, so I wouldn't if I were you. Tip: some explore options prevent you from taking others. Choose carefully. Ooh, okay, we're getting into some knit and grit. Explorer/mystical. I can feel the weight of the world pulling down this place. Explorer: someone cleans this place. Explorer: this place is nasty. Explorer: it's nice. Explorer: lie, it's perfect. Awesome, I love PB&J. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? What if I want ice cream? What's next? Alright, what's next? Excuse me. I'm gonna say, is there somewhere in town to buy food? Because you don't want me touching your stuff. Let me go get my own stuff, okay? I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Oh, this is me. Let me use my normal voice. I might want to eat something other than PB&J this week. Is there somewhere in town we can, get some food, get some groceries? Y'all got like a Jewel, some Mariano's, a Publix, a Kroger's, a Myers, Aldi, convenience store, a convenience store, like anything else? Can I get my own ice cream? Can I get my own bread, cereal, and milk? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There's also a diner. I usually order my food in bulk online. Okay, Amazon. No, so I wouldn't be going with you. I ain't asked you, Tabitha. Yeah, Tabitha. Look at me, Tabitha. Stop looking over there. What's over there? Look at me. I ain't asked you to come with me. Girl, you're making it about you again. You are not special. Oh, I didn't actually budget for groceries this week, but I'm your guest. General store, how very folksy. I'm just say sweet thanks, because she think it's about her. It ain't about you. Look at her eyes. What's your issue with me, though? Let's talk on that. You got issue with me? Cool. Good talk. I can feel the way. Okay, no. This place is nasty. I'm just gonna say, we're not even gonna go beat around the bush. Just ask. Someone cleans this place? I'm sorry. Someone cleans this place? Why do you ask? Not up to your sparkling city standards? Out here in the country, we know how to put up with a little dirt and grime. Well, to have you know, Tabitha, I thought by y'all being in the country, it'll be a little more cleaner. Okay? Chill down. All right, what's next? Because I don't want none of your ice cream, and you're not even gonna care the fact that I love PB&J. So what's next? Bathroom. Follow me. Great. It's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on a countertop. I feel like, see now, if I was the animal talker girl, if I had the animal talking trait, I would have been able to, probably pet that cat. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that cat? That's how, never mind. Is that your cat? Pet the cat. Leave the cat be. I want to pet the cat. I knew it. I knew it. Before following your cousin down the hall, you decide to pet the cat. She bites you hard and hisses violently. Tabitha sighs. It's okay, Tuxedo Cat. I'm gonna call you TT for right now. It's okay, TT, because as I stay here longer, you're gonna like me, okay? As you've now learned, you should not pet Frofro. I call her TT. I'm changing your cat name, okay? If she wants to be pet, she'll let you know. Okay? Come on, the bathroom awaits. You once again follow Tabitha through a long, dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights, it'll get easier to navigate these spaces. But for the time being, you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floor. Guest bathroom. Not much to show. It's a bathroom. I'll wait outside. Do you must if you must. Do what you must if you must. It is a wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corner. I thought this was a whole pile of dog poo or cat poo or some poo. I was like, really? Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. All right, so you talking about you can't just put up with a little dirt, ma'am. You don't have a whole shower curtain. Your toilet cracked. Your tissue gone. You have tissue over here, but why is it on the floor? Could you at least put it on like here? You got a wine glass holding your toothbrush, and the water look dirty. You got a coffee cup sitting here. I know you're probably going through it because you lost your mama, and I have my dirty moments as well. But ma'am, you said a little dirt, a little grime. This is all the dirt, all the grime. What's going on? Who exactly uses this? Exactly. Wait, are you sure the toilet works? This is the worst bathroom I've ever seen. Never mind, I don't need to go. Lift toilet seat. I mean, at this point, you're going to get a UTI. You're going to have to do something. I know you lying. I know you lying. I know you are lying. I changed my mind. UTI it is. Bugs skitter from the bowl as you lift the seat. I mean, can I use the bathroom later at the diner or something? Like, am I going to pee on myself? What's the consequences? Let's just use it. A toilet is a toilet. Sure, it can be cleaner, but your business needs to be doing. And this is a good place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Oh my God. Hopefully nothing crawled up in places that don't need to be. Tabitha. Next up, guest bedroom. Let's stop on the tour. Follow me. I did not use your voice, but it's okay. Let me see my bedroom. I'm gonna get bed bugs. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old. Dust, mildew, wood rot. It has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. This is where you'll be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Janie wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her kids to get her to do it. So you better be grateful. Ma'am, can I have a rant with her so she can clean the bathroom? Is that a deal? Mystical. An unmistakable spiritual stench coats the room. People have died in here. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. It should, or it is. This room is amazing. What a dump. It seems a little dusty. This room is nice, thank you. Who used to sleep here? I guess I'll start settling in. I'm not gonna be mystical in moments like this. I have to sleep here, and I feel like she's not gonna care. And if anyone died in here, it probably was her mom. So I'm not even gonna bring that up. I guess I'll start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. Why can't I just take my belongings with me? Having me do double work. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you will have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. What are your duties, Tabitha? Don't expect to see me much. Some dialogue options open additional conversation paths, so right away, and others don't down the line. Okay, so depending on what I select, I can either handle that right now or we're gonna go back to that. So yeah, what is your duties? I see there's a library in the estate. Where are you going? What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Are you sure you can take the day off? Did I do something wrong? Why are you being such a jerk to me? Are you sure you're okay? I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. Part of me want to know where she's going, but I feel like she's gonna be Nanya. I'm going to the land of Nanya. Business. Child, this game has so many options, and I want to see how everything plays out. But this is not going to be a who press mute on Uncle Marcus moment. We're going to just whatever we get at the end of this game is what we're going to get. Okay. I'm going to go into these keys in a second. Let me just, hash it out with my cousin real quick. What am I supposed to do? Where you go? I don't need anyone to tell me what to do. Let's just go see. Where are you going? Wait, where are you going? To work. Somebody has to pay bills around here. Oh, girl, I didn't know the building had any type of functionality going on with it. Child, how dark and dusty it is. What bills are we paying? What kind of work you do? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me. except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I appreciate if you didn't keep me for long. Ma'am, it's not my fault you took on that job. You didn't have to, okay? You got forced into something that your family forced you to do, okay? Can I come watch? No. I didn't know who we owned the coal mine. Good for you. Sound boring. That's kind of sad. Ill, gross, girl boss. I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely say something like this, but I'm just gonna remain silent. Whatever your thoughts may be on Tabitha's work situation, you decide it's best to keep them to yourself. Is there anything else you'd like to bother me with before I leave, or are we good? Tabitha, is there anything else you'd like to... A little good. Is there a library in the estate? I couldn't bring too many books with me, and I'm not sure what else I should do with my time. There is, but as I said earlier, most of the building is off limits. Girl, and the library's in the West Wing, which is extra off limits. You're better off heading into town. I'm pretty sure there's a library there. I don't need you to take me into town. What am I supposed to do while you're gone? Are you sure you can't take the day off? Did I do something wrong? Why are you being such a jerk to me? Did I do something wrong? You've asked me to come to the funeral, but since the moment I got here, you've been acting like I spat in your coffee. What's going on? Was it something I said? Was it the joke that I slipped up and did? I didn't mean to press that button. Was that the issue? Look, I'm sorry. I've been testy since you got in here, but you haven't exactly been easy. I'm under a lot of pressure right now. Just stay out of my hair, okay? I have work to do. Can you take me into town? Like, do you drive? Do you think you could take me? Oh, yeah, you do drive. Hello, she picked me up. Do you think you could take me to town before you leave? No, it's just down the hill. You can walk there yourself. Well, where are you going? Are you sure you can take the day off? I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. I want to say this, but at the same time, she's giving such bad energy, and my mystical side can say bad vibes. I just want her to leave. You decided to let Tabitha leave for work. Are we all set then? I'll see you tonight. So now you want to make it seem like you're friendly, but if I would have said that to you, you would have been like, girl, I doubt it. Doubt if you will hang out later. Yeah, off my screen. Your cousin leaves through the front door, and now it's just you, and you in this sprawling, decrepit estate. PB&J sounds great right now. Settle into your room. Go straight into the porch. Me. And let's settle into our room first before we get to heading out. Now that your cousin is gone, the aches and pains of your journey sink into your bones. You stumble back up the stairs to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. You stand at the entrance to your room. Take a nap, you've earned it. Put your spare clothes in a dresser, check the closet, look out the window, examine the painting on the wall. Let's check the closet first. Get Annabelle up out of my closet. I don't want it. You can see why your cousin said you should put your clothes in a dresser instead of the closet. There must be decades of family history stacked up in there. Pick up the doll. You know, this kind of remind me, I know why I like this so much. The Misadventures of Flapjack. I was like, this remind me of something. That's what it is. Of course, you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot's read, okay, Andy, property of Alexandria. No need to carry this around with you. Yeah, put her right on back. You close the closet behind you. Let's put our spare clothes in the drawer. Oh my god. Oh my god. Drag your suitcase over to the dresser and open the bottom drawer. An opossum lurks within it. It is quiet but angry. Okay. Oh, pardon me. That would be me. Oh, pardon me. You gently close the drawer, leaving a marsupial in peace. This drawer belongs to the possum, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yep. That's exactly what I do, because I ain't touching it. I ain't about to fight with it. I ain't grabbing it. I'm not putting my clothes on it. You open the top drawer next. It's empty, as good as the place that you'll find to put your clothes. Okay. We're getting places. Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you have been better off keeping your clothes in your nice clean bag. There's no going back now. Let's look at the window. Who is that? Oh, are those statues? I hope those are statues. I hope those are statues. Like, are these stairs? Where do I live? In heaven? Like, what is this? Okay, you can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you owned this place, you would totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves and whip it into shape. You go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve toppers, and do whatever you need to do and return it to the former glory. And once it was all done, you sit by the fountain, which of course will have little goldfish in it, and drink a floral tea while enjoying the bird song. Yeah, you definitely do that, just not right now. Okay, let's examine the painting. This must be an old relative of yours, very old, judging by the dates on the inscription that you've never heard of her. But you barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this. Mary Belle Scarlet, the next time you see her. That is, if she's actually in the mood for conversation. Okay, so we're getting introduced. I don't want to take a nap, even though I should, but it doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Okay, let's just go ahead into town. Am I hungry? I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, let's eat. We haven't eaten in a while, even though I could go to the town, but I'm not going to do that. What happened to my sound? Hold on, y'all. If you haven't had anything to eat all day, the only thing louder than your stomach right now are the creaks and moans of the ancient place. If PB&J sound exactly like what you need to take on the rest of the day, you need head to the kitchen. Y'all, my headphones literally just broke on me. So now who got to go to Target? Now who needs to go to the store? I do. You're back in the kitchen, ready to craft a beautiful peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a daunting task, given the state of this place, but the aggressively growls of your stomach outweighs your fear of food poisoning. To get started, you probably need to find some peanut butter and jelly, bread, a plate, and a knife. I ain't approaching TT right now. No, we're gonna focus on the food. Search the fridge. As you approach the fridge, your eyes catch a note taped to the door reading "Janie, stay out" in all caps. Below it, in separate handwriting, are words "Okie dokie." You open the fridge. You already feel a deep urge to wash your hands, even though you have yet to touch anything other than the handle. We got some butter, her ice cream. What does it say? Churros. It looks like that's cookies and cream. Oh, banana choco. Never mind. This is some banana choco. I don't want that. We got some jam. That's the jelly, I guess. Some milk, mayo, and some leftovers. That mayo is probably expired. I am not taking the ice cream. I'm not starting drama. Let's get some of Lucy's jelly. You reach for one of the unopened jars of grape jelly, carefully checking the expiration date. You breathe a sigh of relief when you realize it's recent. This was either purchased specifically for you, or jelly is one of the few things in this kitchen Tabitha actually uses. All you need now is a plate, a knife, bread, and some peanut butter. Okay. Let's just see what's in that takeout real quick. I know you lying. Why did you do that? What were you expecting? This takeout container is disgusting beyond words. A liquefied mess, wholly congealed in a styrofoam shell. Can't even tell what it used to be. Well, it looked like it should have been some mush, mashed potatoes. This substance doesn't just smell bad; it smells ancient. I'm putting it back. What? Your body reacts before you even register what you're doing, compelled by a deep primal disgust. Okay, let's get out of this. We ain't grabbing the ice cream because we're not about to get in trouble. You want a peanut butter and mayo sandwich? You return to the kitchen, closing the fridge behind you. No, I'm not approaching Fro. We already had our fight. Let's search the... Oh, dang it. No. Close the fridge. Okay, we got it. Search the pantry. There we go. Oh, this bread. Oh, this is macaroni and cheese you don't want me to touch. There's a red in here. What is down here? Tabitha sure loves mac and cheese. Take bread. Yup. No mold on it. Good job. You pick up the non-moldy loaves of bread. Great. One step closer to satisfying snack. All you need is a plate, knife, and some peanut butter. Take peanut butter. It's a gift. The king of nut butters, and only 3% of each jar is mashed up cockroach. What? The only thing you need now are a plate and a knife. Ugh! Was that always right there? Let's examine the mac and cheese. Kraft with a C. Pick up a box of tablets of mac and cheese. You can't say you've ever seen the brand before. I'm not doing that. That's not cool. I ain't gonna poison my cousin because she got an attitude. Staying away from the mac and cheese is one of your cousin's hard rules, and she's already seems to not like you. Exactly. Why would I make it worse? You put the box back where you found it, reluctant to make things worse than they already are. Close the pantry. You close the pantry door as best as you can and turn back to the rest of the kitchen. Now we just look for our knife. Search the cabinet. Okay. This cabinet must be where Tabitha keeps the dishware and, oddly enough, the utensils. Let's grab a plate and a butter knife. We don't got time. Let's put this cup, though, because why is it all different? The list of ingredients you need to make a PBJ. Time to get to work. Let's examine the mug. I was blown away at Blowing Rock, North Carolina. It reads, I was blown away in Blowing Rock, North Carolina. Okay, so your aunt and cousin actually traveled sometimes, even if it was only a few hours from the estate. Maybe you can route your return trip through Blowing Rock. It might be nice to see the local sites before heading home. Examine. I survived Deb's 50th. Your aunt's name was Pearlie Ann, so this wasn't hers 50th. From the few stories you heard from your mom, Pearl Ann wasn't the type to have kidsy friends who gave out themed shot glasses at their birthday parties. Let's see what's in the bowl. Moth trap. Ugh. You reach for the bowl, but as you pull it down, a blend of vinegar and dead moth splashes onto you. That's what we get for minding not our business. Immediately staining your shirt. On the back of the bowl, it is a note that reads, "Moth trap, do not touch." Whoops. Your shirt is now unpleasantly wet. You'll probably change into something clean before you leave the house. Probably. Or maybe I want to walk around smelling sour. Who knows? You close the cabinet and look back at the rest of the kitchen. Let's make the PB&J. We don't got time. Despite the state of the horrendous kitchen, you have successfully combined an achievement, a job well done. All of the hassle, and it took you less than a minute to eat. The rest of the day lies in front of you. Let's go check out the garden. I don't got time to fight with Frofro. This garden was reclaimed by the wilderness long ago. It might not be very safe, but who's to stop you from venturing deeper? Explore the garden. You wander further into the garden, but it's quiet out here. Return to the kitchen. Okay, so this is what I saw from my window. So my window is probably like right here, one of these. I saw, why I look like you got devil horns? I know y'all see that. So yeah, this is the back door, and this was what led up to the heavens. But is this like a cemetery? Like what does this lead to? Okay, let's return to the kitchen. I see a little glass house, garden house, greenhouse. There we go. You head back inside and close the door behind you. Let's do what we gotta do. Congratulations, you've eaten and have a full day ahead of you. What do you want to do next? We are going into town. Might as well head to town. We're going into town. I should have washed the dishes, but there's not much left for you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. Before leaving the house, you rinse off and change to a clean shirt. You're not about to meet new people coated in sauerkraut. Yeah. New people coated in vinegar and dead moths. If you have known you'd wind up walking all the way back to town, you probably would have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop, especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension, though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down the path. Where we are, it's really pretty out here. Continue down the path. Finally, we made it back to town. Is it even a town with this boarded up place right here? And it's so empty. Who about to slide onto my screen? The holler, as the guy on the bus called it, has probably seen better days. It still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane and you shudder, suddenly feeling as if you're peering into a grave. Oh, it's a pug. Gretchen, come back. Quit bothering strangers. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. Listen to this song. Okay, first of all, why you look so sad, poo-poo butt? She don't like you. Okay, a pug, she's so cute. I've learned my lesson with just going up to animals and pet them. I am not the animal person. I didn't select that. Tell me more about this wonderful creature. I don't do well with dogs. Is that supposed to be a dog? Introduce yourself. Hi, I'm Ty. And I'm Stella. Pleasure to meet you. This song is so cute. Is this supposed to be our romance music? Is this what this is supposed to be? A romantic moment? Okay. It's not often I see a stranger face up in the holler. Every now and then. Girl, you need to learn how to stop at your periods. It's not often to see a stranger face up in the holler. A strange face up in the holler. Every now and then there's a new crop of coal folks. But you don't look dusty enough for that. You aren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Maybe. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. You must be Tabby's cousin then, right? That's the only person I think of who would come to town for the funeral. How she's holding up. To be honest, I've been a little worried about her. All alone up in that big house. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? She's in conflict with herself. Whoever I met today isn't the real Tabitha. Tabitha. She seems alright. I'm worried about her. Is she always so... I don't know how she's doing and I don't care. Why do you care? Is she always so, rough around the edges? Yep, that's Tabby for you. I wouldn't take it too personally. I'm not sure what it is, what it says about her state of mind, that she's still her same old grumpy self. It'll probably be good for her now that you're staying there, even though she probably never admitted it. How long have you known her? Are you two friends? She really is not worth your time. Are you two friends? I was probably closer than most people I've gotten to being able to call her friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else. She was a grade ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. Ooh, we got some name dropping around here. We wound up bonding a bit when we were both in school production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her up a bit in the end. But then she graduated and that was that. Oh, if you just got to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to the diner for coffee and then I've got amazing biscuits, my treat. Follow her. Who is this? Carl. Is that his name? For Family Matters? Look, we try to crack a joke and I'm not even sure if I'm cracking the right joke. Okay. What y'all got? Bottomless coffee, $1. Ooh. Sunday pancake special, $3. Sausage biscuit special, $2. Fancy city coffee, $2. And Winnie's free. That's me right there. What's the difference between the bottomless coffee and then the fancy? I'm guessing you get the bottom of the barrel, the last bit, whatever. Okay. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family estate, the diner is filled with the comforting din of human life. And not everybody staring at me. Not even the little girl. Not getting quiet. Ha. He the only one minding his business. Y'all, I respect y'all. Okay, because you over here just continue reading and you focusing on your eggs. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Hey everyone, I'm Ty. What are you looking at? Quietly slide into the nearest booth. Silently stare at the patrons. Yeah. You silently stare at the patrons, unsure of what to say, or perhaps unwilling to break the silence. Hey, this is Tabitha's cousin. She just got into town for the funeral. I'm showing her around. Stella moves to the nearest booth and you quickly follow. Not you whispering about me, old man. Mind your business. There's no need to be nervous, They won't bite. Hey, Stella. I went ahead and fixed you up a cup of coffee. I don't know why I gave him a country accent. But we just went there. They gracefully place a cup of coffee in front of Stella. Oh, shucks. Thanks, Avery. And here's some bacon for the little lady. Gretchen sniffs the bacon and digs in. Tip, you can hit the H button on your keyboard and type the text box at the bottom. Oh my goodness. Get up out of here. You're so cute, little Cha-Cha. Look at his eyes. Look at your eyes. You're so cute. That was cute. Anything for you. And now my nose started to just, act up out of nowhere. Anything for you? Isn't bacon bad for a dog? That's not my business. No thanks. I ate pretty recently. Stella says she's buying, so I have one of everything. She said thank you. How much is the coffee? I mean, she did say she's going to cover it, but I'm just going to order a coffee. Just a coffee, thanks. No problem. Avery pours a fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. I hope that's that bottomless coffee. I hope that's that fancy coffee. I don't want that bottomless. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Should have gone for the biscuit. They're really good, but I guess you've got all the week. Maybe you'll get one tomorrow. Girl, listen, I ate a peanut butter and jelly. I don't want to overstuff myself. Anyway, the funeral is not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventures at the library. I will be there, which is supposed to be for little kids. I will still be there, and I do it every month anyway. I will be there. Okay, I love the library. Okay. Oh, and I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's one thing to look forward to. And there's weekly Sunday potluck. Wink, wink. That should be right after the funeral too, so it'll be a special occasion. I'm sorry, did you say reading adventure? Is the potluck like a church thing? Cool. None of this really striking my fancy. Let's talk about that reading real quick. I'm sorry. Yeah, Oscar's all about keeping things on theme. So the month it's a bunch of ghost stories. I think he's calling it spooky bookies, like how a ghost would say it. Oh my goodness, that's perfect. Oh, neat. Never mind, I'm not excited anymore. Sound like it's for babies. Oh my god, that's perfect. That's me. I love me a little good corny joke. Cool. We should check it out this week. But that's really just an afternoon. Any idea what you would want to do the rest of the week? How's the general selection at the library? What is it to you? No clue. I'm sure I'll be able to occupy myself. I probably just do what I can to support Tabitha through this. I'm sure I'll be able to occupy myself. There's woods and stuff. Fair enough. Running around in the woods is a lot of fun. And there are plenty of woods around here. And lucky for you, you just happen to have run into an excellent local guide. Excellent be kicking my butt sometimes. I'm usually out there a few nights a week for my job, so I know the trails around here better than almost anyone. Do you also work in a coal mine? Before Stella could finish, Avery returned, biscuit in tow. Hey, Winnie wanted to give you a biscuit on the house. She sent her condolences. You see how that worked out? So now you don't even have to pay for my biscuit because somebody else paid for it. So all you have to do is pay for my coffee. Thanks, it looks great. You didn't have to do that. What do I look like, a charity case? Chow down. She spoke so highly about this biscuit. Let me just chow down. No, I want to say thanks though. Thanks, it looks great. Thanks, Avery, it looks great. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly crumbles at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You don't even need to taste it to know that it's good. Divinity given buttery form. Y'all just made me want a biscuit. Look, I zoned out for there for a moment. You take a bite, it melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of dough. Truly, this is a perfect biscuit. Whoa, I've had better. This biscuit is the best I've ever had, but that's not saying much. Whoa, this is a really good biscuit. Wow, I'm so glad you like it. Avery lingers at the table for a moment. So, has Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you're not going to go around tooting your own horn, I'm going to do it for you. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Me too, Stella. Girl, get up out of here. Wait, what? What kind of videos do you do? Wow, that's rad. Oh, okay. How does that make you money? You and everyone else. Okay, Ty, come down. Okay. Wow, that's rad. I'm gonna say, what kind of videos do you do? Oh, what kind of videos you do? She hunts cryptids. You should really check her channel out, Ty. It's amazing. Wait, how do you know my name? Let it go. How you know me? What's going on? Oh, sorry. It's just that most people in town know about you. Sorry, I'm sure that must seem creepy. It's alright, Avery. It's a small town. Oh, well, I guess that's cat's out the bag. The Hall is a small place. Everybody knows everybody, and that excludes extended family. It's all good. That's a little unsettling. Oh, no. Who's been talking about me? No, we got save spots. I don't know what I just clicked, but okay. I'm just gonna say it's all good. It's all good. I was just caught a little off guard. Whew. Glad that didn't freak you out too much. Yeah, and don't worry. Nothing Pearl Ann said about you will stick. That's for sure. You can make a good first impression and wipe the slate clean with the whole town. So she was talking about me? Badly? Oh God, what was she saying about me? Exactly. Jeez. Look, I'm sorry I said anything. Hey, don't worry about it. Pearl Ann was a gossip and would do this sort of thing with everyone. Spreading weird little rumors about folks was kind of her trademark. Anyways, weren't we in the middle of talking about Stella's illustrious YouTube career? Sigh, I guess we were, weren't we? I think the best video to start with would be the river one. Not the lake, but you know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Katawabi River Runner. I didn't expect much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known from a single sighting. 2 Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Katawabi River. And that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Okay, Stella, you got a phone. Stella was on her phone and shows her a clip of something in the river. Booksmart. The size and shape of the creature's body tells you it's likely a predator, and it's definitely not a wolf. You seem to recall that mountain lions used to live up here. Who say they aren't a few left? Some folks said it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it would be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. I also had people saying it was a dog or even a capybara. They must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. I'm still not sure what it was, and I'm the one who saw the thing with my own 2 eyes. Maybe it's a mountain lion. That's an honest to God cryptid there. Whatever it is, you should leave it alone. Maybe it's a mountain lion. It's definitely got the predator shape and size. Oh, she upset about that. You wanted me to just, whatever. And there used to be a population in North Carolina. No way. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions left this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myths and found Jack squat, and there is no reason one would be swimming in a river like this. They're not fans of water. You don't know? Do you know that? And the body is too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Capybara. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries were missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Exactly. Some exotic pet owners set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and youth conventions for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you want to come along. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait, no spoilers. Oops. Sorry, Avery. It's okay. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See you around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after a skunk ape. What's a skunk ape? I know I'm a reader and all, but when I said I was a reader, I wasn't trying to be a know-it-all. I wasn't trying to be all that. Isn't that just worse Bigfoot? I'm gonna say what's a skunk ape, because I truly don't know. I never heard of that. It is like Bigfoot, but smellier. Oh, whatever. Most skunk ape sightings are from Florida, but while I was doing research for the last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from town overclaimed to have seen one on her deck, playing tug of war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing. I don't know, maybe do you want to give me some of that pay? How you gonna put me to work? What if I wasn't here? What would you have been doing? Let me stop playing. I'm sorry, Stella. You ain't do nothing to me. Absolutely against my better judgment, yes. Are you nuts? It's not like I have anything else going on, yeah. Sure, it's not like I have anything else going on. Such enthusiasm. It'll be fun, I promise. Oh, wait, I'm pretty sure my cousin's gonna be upset about that. She's gonna be like, girl, just join us. This was something I used to do with my middle school buddies all the time, and there was never a dull moment. That's actually how this channel got started. Me and Kanika and Reese running around in the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our videos were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. You know, that gives me a thought. Since I've already invited another person along, it might be fun to extend an invitation to my old chums, see if I can make it a little reunion special or something. Though, I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. For Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of this hidey hole, if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Girl, go ahead. Not you looking creepy at me like that. Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Reese, dude, what's up? Feel like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or... Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Oh, I was just calling to ask if you wanted to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. She's Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we're going out to look for a skunk ape. We should take the easier trail, if that would help. Dang, man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I'll swing by sometime this week, and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring her. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Well, he ain't coming. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Did he ask you to bring me to his house? No, he definitely was asking about the dog. You're not that important. Is he okay? Are you okay? What's this deal? Good. Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He had a lot going on in the past. Gosh, 10 years or so? But I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about it, really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious. You would love him. Well, we should swing by his place sometime this week. That'd be nice. We'll see. Ugh, I haven't met enough people already. Girl, stop being ugly. That'd be nice. We'll see. That'd be nice. I will say we'll see, but that'd be nice. I'd love to meet your friends. Awesome. I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at the general store basically every day. Matter of fact, I need to go to the general store. I got some flaming hots I need to buy. But friendship can wait. We've got a skunk ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if we want to make it up to the mountain before it's too late. Before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow the popsicle stand. You pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. After all, it seems everyone in town has heard awful things about you from your now deceased aunt. Leave a tip, leave a generous tip. You can't afford to leave a tip. Don't leave a tip, you didn't even spend any money. Let's leave a tip. I'm not going to leave a generous tip because I don't know how much money we have and we still got to get our groceries. But we're going to leave a tip. You reach into your pocket and pull out a single crumpled dollar bill and a quarter. Oh, dang. As long as you don't get sick of peanut butter jelly, your meals will be free while you're here. Share the wealth while you got it. You think to yourself. You leave the money on the table and follow Stella out the diner. Who said my meals are going to be free? Did I miss something? Did somebody say, oh, you're going to be eating free for your week of being here? I don't recall. Or did Stella offer to pay for my meals until I leave? It had been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You're in a new place, far from civilization, and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. You feel A sense of forbidding, more alive than you've been in years. Strangely calm, tense, unsettled, nothing. I'm gonna say strangely calm. You feel strangely calm. The setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front without a care in the world. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. The past summer was hottest on record, since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until the next summer, which will always find a way to be much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy is restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit of a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Girl, that ain't fun either. Are you really expecting to find anything? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids, like ghosts and whatnots? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? What is the weirdest thing you've seen out here other than cryptids? Let's move on. What's the weirdest things? Let's talk about that. What is the weirdest things? Okay. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there's always the deer I saw, stealing baby birds out of the nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen a ton of videos of other deers doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake? That's definitely the weirdest. It was a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell if it was there until you stepped on it. It was particularly solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. It was all stuff from the 50s too, which was super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dresser as a little souvenir. Are you still expecting to find anything? Let's talk about ghosts. Let's see. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of thing? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I'd go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping that I stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in an old house, getting worked up over a gust of wind or a creaky floorboard. When all is said and done, I've been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if there are, I surely as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves I kind of lump in with cryptids. It'd be shocked if there actually were people out there who turned into animals, but werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beast genre of cryptid or cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. Let's hope all of that just bunk, am I right? What about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see these UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they are absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens more than I believe in cryptids. Me too, girl. You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they're real. We're not alone out here, but everything is cut from the same cloth. Aliens exist, but I'm not sure they've come to Earth. Heck yes, aliens are real. I'm skeptical. See, that's just what the government wants you to think. I have absolutely no opinion on aliens. We're not alone out here, but everything is cut from the same cloth, honey. Whoa, you've got to meet my friend Kanika's mom. You two would get along. Are you really expecting to find anything? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? Just curious, Let me think. There was this time back in the early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. But he was fine. We had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine. And his leg only took a couple of months to heal. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was that time I was out here alone and kind of got stuck in the cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of Wimpus but I wasn't about to wiggle my way back out. Turns out the Wimpus were actually skunks who did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. Lassie, she is not. It took about an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later, I was right as rain. So it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there has time I accidentally stumbled into an old Duke's property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I barely counted. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Girl, you just named like three things that sound very, very dangerous. You could have died in that cave. Like, man, what you talking about? Are you sure it's safe? Are you really expecting to find anything? What are the chances we actually run into a skunk ape in one night of filming? I mean, she ran into some skunks, so... Look at, what is this dog doing in the background? Each frame, he just twisting, twirling, and whirling. That's fair. We are hunting a creature that's stayed hidden from humans long enough to gain a mythic reputation. What are odds of something that popping out to start on my little YouTube channel? But hey, the chances are never zero, right? Did you hear that? Oh, it's that old man she was just talking about. Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Oh, this is Duke. Phew. Sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were some creature of darkness. Nah, girl, you just old Duke. Now, what are you looking at here? Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. And who's this you sucker that's coming with you? Wait a tick. You aren't... Is that... Yep. I see. Welcome to the holler. My condolences. I'll keep you in my prayers. Now, both of y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. You know, when a weirdo always tell you to stay clear of a situation in a place, you listen to them. But we not. I know we not, because this is Stella. I'm out here dealing with an old critter and won't be too appreciative of a couple fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business. Stella Richmond, put that dang camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did. But I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it. The way you trump around the woods at night, yelling about cunkabungas and what have you. Something's beginning at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week, and I can't afford to lose many more than that. I'm so sorry to hear that. But, I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now, see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no skunk ape. Whatever the heck what that is, I know exactly what this is. But I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh, Duke, you don't think it's... I do. Actually, it's those dang mountain lions. They're out there, Stella. I don't care. Oh, I'm sorry. This is still Duke. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those sons of you-know-whats are sneaky. Of course you wouldn't find any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There has been an actual sighting since the 1990s. And even those were iffy. I said something about mountain lions. She didn't want to believe me. Duke say something about mountain lions. She don't want to believe him. But it's okay. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some river monster spotted a couple school-age Boy Scouts have been 100% confirmed. Yet, the Apache cougars are kind of far-fetched fantasy made-up geezers like me. I need to know I'm pronouncing that right. The Alapashian? I think so. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to sick anybody on you. I just don't think it's possible. You'll eat those words when I come carry a mountain lion corpse out of those woods at dawn. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. As Duke's words leave his mouth, a sinking of feeling starts to pull at your stomach, as if the 4 of you were inexorable, creeping towards something terrible. I don't think this will end well for you. But we were here first. What if you find a mountain lion. Don't kill it. Right on, dude. Kill the mountain lion. Can't you just buy more chickens? Okay, let's go. Don't butt in. This is between Duke and Stella. I don't think this ends well for you. How you know? I go hunting in these woods all the time. Night, day, possum, bears, it don't make a difference. Even a mountain lion wouldn't stand a chance against the ingenuity of a man here. Unless it's not a mountain lion. Oh, don't you start it again. If your daddy could hear you now, going on about ghouls and goblins, using that way he taught you to run around these woods like some kind of paranormal investigator. I feel like my country accent is a country accent. Do you want that to be his legacy, girl? And besides, you know, my boy Bo and me are headed down to the state fair to show off Big Betty this week. We'll be gone days, and the kitchen coop might as well have a big old all-you-can-eat sign on it if I don't nip this in the bud tonight. You know how I feel about my chickens. I couldn't take it if I lost any more of my poor little lady. And you know, I have to put out the video by tomorrow evening. As Duke and Stella dig their feet in, the sinking feeling in your gut gains warmth and clarity. Somebody here is going to die tonight. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that'll mean for my career. One of us is going to die tonight. I can feel it. Let's just go, Stella. I'm gonna say it. If you feel it, speak it. And now, what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to threaten me? I don't know. It's just a weird feeling. Calm down, dude. Whoa, are you a psychic or something? Signs point to yes. My reply is no. Maybe. Ask again later. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm a psychic, but you know, maybe. Maybe I do get a lot of weird feelings, especially before bad things are about to happen. I've been having more of them than usual for the past week, now that I think about it. Oh, hush. There ain't no such thing as psychics. You're just trying to unsettle me, so I let y'all go off in the woods to film your little video. Ty, I think you freaked you out enough for one evening. Maybe we should leave the poor man to his wild goose chase. I am not freaked out by your friend's theatrics, but if it gets out of my hair, sure, I'm greatly disturbed. Now run along home and stay out of trouble. You heard it here first. Stella as the witness. Gretchen is also a witness. I said somebody gonna die here tonight, and he chooses not to believe, and he's gonna go do what he wants. And if we don't hear from Duke ever again, y'all know why. As you and Stella return to the trail, she carefully looks back the way you came. Okay, the coast is clear. There's no way we're letting Duke edge us out that easy. Come on, I know a trail that'll let us get around him. Yes, I know I wouldn't give up the hunt. Did y'all not listen to me? No way. Not with Duke and his shotgun out. No. Are you sure you don't want to hike, watch a movie instead? Oh, no. We aren't actually headed back to town? Girl, are you sure you don't want to watch a movie? I'm a lot less comfortable going out into the woods now that I know we'll be sharing them with the guy who will shoot anything that moves. Oh, you don't have to worry about old Duke. I've been out tracking with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing into the trees when he walks. Even if we do cross paths, we'll hear him long before he catches wind of us. We can always do a movie night later, but right now my viewers come first. They demand cryptites, and I am duty bound to give them what they so crave. There's no shaking you, is there? Oh, fine. There's no shaking you, is there? You'll just follow me until I finally relent and go monster hunting with you. I mean, technically, you could just walk away. You don't even have to entertain her and her shenanigans. You could just leave. I promise it'll be fun and safe. The trail's just up the way. Let's go. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Am I holding the camera? She hands you the camera and takes position. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Ty, girl, I'm only here for a week. Why are you acting like I'm here for the rest of my life? I'm only here for a week. Chill. I'm not your assistant. I'm a guest. I'm just a guest. Okay? And I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountain, where we'll begin our hunt for an elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possibly relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. I can take that camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start the tracking scene once the sun sets all the way down. All the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all the beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? There's something wrong in these woods, though what it still eludes you. There's something wrong here. I'm loving the biodiversity up here. I'm so used to only seeing pigeons and rats. It's breathtaking. It's hard to take it all in with all danger. Being this far from civilization stresses me out. I've seen better. Not a fan of the bugs. I'm a little distracted from not wanting to be out here anymore. Quietly look at Stella eyes. Okay, is there something wrong in these woods though? There is something wrong in the air. It feels oppressive, dark. You don't happen to mean stinky, do you? Do you think you're smelling the skunk ape? No, more like a storm is coming. I didn't see the other options, but don't worry, I checked the weather this morning and we're in for a beautiful cloudless night. It really is the perfect time for a hike. Unless you mean metaphorical storm. Oh yeah, I should have clicked that one. I don't think weather radar picks up on those. But either way, my gut usually warns me if I'm going to run into trouble, and I feel A-okay. Oh, says the girl who was like panicking when Duke came out of the little woods. Okay. You sense trouble. See, look at you, panicking. Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Whoa, was that a deer? Oh no, the skunk ape has found us. It's Duke back with his shotgun. Run! Death has come for me at last. Goodbye, cruel world. Whoa, was that a deer? I've seen videos of them making that spooky little warning snort, but I've never heard it in person. Sure was. Let's check it out. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. What is that? Hold on. Thumbnail. A single deer remains behind, staring down in the beam light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. First of all, these are the voices down they were talking about apparently. But it sounds like my cat. And then it's gone. What was that? Got lumps and bumps. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You're too much of a potato, and they don't make harness to fit potatoes, do they? Was that some sort of cyst or something? Right. There was something wrong with that deer. Why do you bring her with you? Well, they got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. What's going on with that deer? It looked bad. Yeah, I think you're right. I bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger. Poor thing. But there's not much we can do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? Well, that got my heart up. Well, yeah, why do you bring her? Because you be scared. You want somebody with you. She doesn't seem like the safest choice for a hiking companion. I actually find her to be quite the opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my cryptid hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even after her age. Pug aren't exactly known for their good health, but here she is, running around in the woods at 17. Golly. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the law of nature, don't you, Gretch? Well, that got my heart rate. It's never too late to turn back. I'm gonna remain silent. I don't got nothing else to say, because, we're here now. We had our chance to leave. Hey, are you hungry? Now seems like a great time to take a snack break. Okay, she don't got no soggy nuts. That's nice. As you settle down to rest, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. You got some trail mix, extra M&Ms, apricots. It look like some nuts here, and I don't know what this is, but we're gonna find out. Trail mix, snack bar, dried sesame sticks. Let's get into them extra M&Ms. I grabbed the trail mix. Oh, sorry. Classic choice. It never fails to satisfy. I like mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff, and I use dried cherries instead of raisins. Maybe it's a bit of a controversial pick, but even as someone who's passionate about dried fruit, I simply cannot abide raisins. Yeah, it's finding someone who gets it. Not raisins for life. I can't say I have horse in this. It's all good. It's all bad. It's all food. I'm not against raisins. It's all good to me. I can't say I have a horse in this race. It's all good. Dry fruit is dry fruit to me. It's delicious, but I can't say I prefer one over the other. That's a good way to experience the world, friend. Just enjoy what life has to offer. Free from judgment. Nice dried cherries are better, though. Okay. Tomato, tomato. Potatoes, potato. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snack in hand, and as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you, Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted by the time being. So tell me, what is it like? Tell me what is it like in Chicago? Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Well, I have an apartment, and I live with 3 cats, and I have my daughter. And you're probably wondering where she is right now, but you know, I just didn't want to bring her over the trip, so I let her stay with my family back in Chicago. Tell me what it's like to be Thai. Stalker much, okay? I live in a closet house with 2 roommates. I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. I live in a doorless basement that floods whenever it rains. I live in an apartment with difficult roommates. I live in a shed, but I live in an internet cafe. I'd rather not say, struggling, remain silent. I live in a studio apartment, and I love it. And it's a mixed bag, and I hate it. It's a mixed bag. At first, it was kind of nice to finally have a space that was just mine, but now it feels very cramped. It's like I'm stuck in a closet alone, and no one can come let me out because I chose this for myself, and as far as they know, I'm happy being there. The lights flicker, the toilet's constantly getting backed up because the landlady upstairs keeps flushing her cat litter. It smells like cigarettes for some reason, and it's a home to an extremely durable population of roaches. Oh my. But I guess it's home. I do what I can to spruce up the place. I got a plant, you know, they say living things are supposed to brighten up a room. When you put it like that, I wonder if staying in the old mansion is a step up or a step down for you. Maybe it's just a step sideways. Have you tried looking for a different place or to finding a roommate? There's got to be a better apartment than that in a big city like Chicago. I thought about finding roommates. I have enough bedroommates for a lifetime. This is cheap. I've been saving up for something better. Oh, I hear you. I've been saving up for something better. Oh yeah? So, what do you do for a living? Programming, Etsy, big law firm, streamer. I'm a student. I'm a teacher. Service industry. I'd rather not say. Well, none of these of what I really do is listed, but I'm just going to say I'm a streamer. You know, you're a YouTuber, I'm a streamer. Let's do it. I'm actually a streamer. Oh, no way. A fellow content creator? That's awesome. I knew that we have a lot in common, Ty. What sort of streams do you do? Video games, art, teach people how to cook, play music. I mostly just talk to people. Considering someone who hasn't streamed yet, I'm just gonna leave it at play video games for now. I mostly stream video games. That's cool. I have to check out your channel sometime this week. How do you like it? I want to trade it in the world. I used to like it, but now I don't know. I mean, I'm having a good time with filming gaming videos for y'all, so I want to trade it for the world. Most people I meet tend to raise their eyebrow when I tell them what I do, but I love it. It might not be much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can relate. I don't think I'd give up what I do for anything. A crisp breeze passes over you. Hold on, let me get this. Just because I want this to be my thumbnail. Okay. A crisp breeze passes over you. What about you? What's your living situation? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside of town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job because it's just as sturdy as it ever been. Oh, do you live with your parents? Do you live alone? Yeah, the place used to belong to my parents, but they're not around anymore, and the hall is a small enough place that other folks don't need roommates. Oh, did they move? Oh, geez, I'm so sorry. Oh, because they're dead. What's the bluntness of when it comes to death to this like dialogue for the character, and that's how I wanted to go. It's kind of wild. I feel like her parents probably passed away, but I don't want to assume, so I'm just gonna say, oh, that they moved. Ha! No, they dead. They died. It's okay. It's okay. I have done my mourning. You don't have to watch your words around me or anything. Life goes on. What were they like? I'm sorry for your loss. I can't relate. My mom died pretty recently. I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club. I feel like she would take that joke. I would say it to her. Welcome to the characters in episode 1 to the Dead Moms Club. Okay. Ha! I guess we're both members of the Dead Moms Club, huh? Ha! I guess we are. How are you holding up? I'm okay, hanging in there terribly, to be honest. I was glad to see her go. I don't feel much about it. I'd rather not talk about it. I'm okay hanging in there. It was a long time coming, so it wasn't a surprise. I kind of come to terms with it by the time it actually happened. And it's not all bad. She doesn't have to be in pain anymore. That's a relief. The hospital bills are another story, though. Yeesh. I can't even imagine how bad that must be. It's just salt in the wound at that point. Who was that? Whoa. That sound wasn't meant for human ears. Whatever lurks behind the tree line is something best left unseen. But the events of the evening were already set in motion long before you step into the foot in Scarlet Hollow. There's no turning back now. Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. There's something terrible out there, Stella. Jesus Christ, skunk ate more deer. Well, there's something terrible out there, girl. I feel it in my bones. Whatever it is, it's close. Here, hold Gretchen's leash for me. Let's check this out. Girl, you hold your leash. You hold the leash. You and Stella inch toward the tree line as she shines her flashlight into the wood. As you approach, a series of weak clunks calls out from a nearby bush. Maybe Duke birds weren't eating after all. What is that? Did something just take it? What was that? Hold on, I gotta play that back. Holy crap. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look hairy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ate. But whatever it is, it has one of Duke's chickens. It looked like it's headed north. Let's go after it. Girl, are we about to discover a new animal? I never thought I'll get to scratch that one off my bucket list. Right behind you. I was on board this whole thing, but now that we found something, what have you gotten me into? Do what we have to. Follow Stella. Obviously, we're going to follow Stella, but what's going on? I'm just going to put right behind you. Right behind you. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown. Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by your leash. Gretchen, I'm about to drop you. You about to get left, girl. You better get in my arms so we can run. Not you fall in scary movie style. Oof. Are you okay? Oh God, the monsters got you. We're gonna die out here. Oh God, the monsters will get you first. Say nothing. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped on something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Is that a cyst on it? I thought it was an egg at first. Don't go near that. Investigate the chicken. Ew. You moved. Ew. You moved towards Stella. Girl, I keep getting distracted. Okay. You move towards Stella to get a closer look at the chicken. Don't let Gretchen get too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. You hold Gretchen leash close to your chest. She seemed nervous, squirming slightly against her harness. Examine the head. Examine the growth. Ugh. Good God. At first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched taut. The growth pulsing beneath it. Gross. If you didn't know better, you'd say that this could be some sort of parasitic growth, like wasp laying eggs inside a caterpillar. Examine the wing. Ew. Looks like this is what Stella slipped on. The wing is barely still attached, but it seems to be at least of the chicken concerns. No. Its poor little eyes look up at you, glazed over, but still rolling around in their sockets with an unfortunate life. Having investigated to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. It seems we found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she's definitely seemed to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much of that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warning for this video. Hey, do you hear that? What in the Sam Hill are you two doing out here? I didn't tell you to... But Birdie? Oh, Birdie, what's wrong, darling? Good God. Did y'all see what did this to her? No, but I'm pretty sure we can hear them. What is that? Those are the voices for sure they was talking about. Why should I tell you anything? Oh God, my headphone it fell out, taking me out of my immersion. Hold on. No, but I'm pretty sure we can hear them. We caught a glimpse of something earlier. It wasn't us. Please don't shoot us. We didn't see whatever did to the birds, but I think we can hear them right now. Oh, don't tell me you caught up in Stella's nonsense. Dude, I'm so sorry. We were on the trail when we found her like this. But put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Birdie like this. You wouldn't put her online, would you? Not when she's like this, all swollen and hurting. Duke, did you hear what Ty said? I think they're coming closer. Come out, you son of a... Duke, don't shoot them. We have no idea what happened. You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you, whatever your name is, grab that flashlight and help me line up a good shot. This music, my heart kind of beat fast. As the creatures in the tree line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Quick, they're closing on us. Dive the flashlight, dive for Gretchen. Oh my God, they got me making a choice. Listen. You need to come get your dog. I gotta see what's coming for us. Ew. You dive to the flashlight and swing your body towards the woods. I said aim to the thing. Quick, light up the woods. Perfect. Just grazed it. But that should make it pretty easy track, Stella? Hey, where your dog at? hey, where Gretchen? Yeah, a blood trail is pretty hard to miss. Guess we know it wasn't mountain lions after all. Though, it didn't look like any cryptid I've ever heard of either. This is going to be one heck of a video. As your heartbeat settles, you realize that Gretchen stopped tugging at her leash. You look down only to find an empty harness and paw prints of a runaway dog. Wait, where's Gretchen? Where's my dog? I don't know. She's just an animal. I don't know. She must have slipped out of her harness. I'm sorry. I had to make a choice. I warned you both. If we stayed out here, something terrible would happen. I'm sorry. She must have slipped. Stella, I tried to hold on to her. Gretchen, I'm coming for you. I mean, if you would have put the camera dog down or grab the camera or grab your dog, this wouldn't have happened. I'll be danged if I ever let her chase after these things alone. Alone? You have no choice but to follow Duke and Stella in the darkness. Go after them, guess I'll die. You still your nerves and run into the unknown. Ugh! As you push deeper into the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. Keep running. What are these? Are you trying to get us lost? Slow down. I think we're almost there. The trees are starting to thin out. Ooh, look at that one. Lord, that smell. Oh no, they done got Gretchen. The shriek pulls back into steady whispers as you, Stella, and Duke stumble upon the putrid bodies of dozen dead, dying animals. At the edge of it all, an immobilized Gretchen gurgles in pain and one of the creatures looms over her. A seeking realization pulled to your gut. This is their nest, and you are surrounded. Put your camera on that. You want to put the camera on Birdie, put your camera on your dog. Gretchen! As Stella steps towards the nest, Duke pulls her back. They want us to leave, Stella. Holy crap, what do? They got her. There's nothing we can do. They got her. We have to put her out of her misery. This isn't over. They want us to leave. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't have seen any of this. Dang. The kid is right, Stella. They're circling us because they're protecting their brood. Or whatever it is they've been planting in our animals. We have to get the heck out of here while we still can. Yeah, you're right. But Jesus Christ, I can't leave Gretchen like this. Duke, give me your gun. You're not thinking about. She's my dog, Duke. We can't save her, but I'll be dang if we leave her behind to suffer like the rest of these animals. You don't have to do this. Do it. Let Duke do it. Let me do it. Do it. Stella grabs Duke's gun and take it. Oh. Do it has to be done yourself. Run. Why would I kill her dog? That's her dog, like she said. As soon as the gun fires, you, Stella, and Duke sprint back through the woods. The unearthly hollers and whispers of the nest nipping at your heels. Is this why this place is called the Hollers? In the highest branches of trees and down on the forest floor, they're all around you, casually keeping pace with you all out of sprint. What did I say? Quick, my truck's down this way. Ugh. You make it to the road, but 3 of the creatures stand between you and Duke's truck. They're protecting their nest. You have to give them Birdie. You stolen them. I mean, if she had to kill her dog, you have to give them Birdie. They're protecting their nest. Ty's right, Duke. Is this what you want? Is this what you want, you son of us? You son of us? Fine, take her and leave us be. Duke, get in the truck. Let's get the heck out of here. Duke, do we have to take the truck back? I can't just walk. Those creatures left. I'll be fine. Stella, now's really not the time. She want to go back for her dog. That's all. All right, I can do this. So you would rather walk through the woods versus getting a ride. Where's the logic? You squeeze into Duke's tiny 2-seater truck, tucking your legs on either side of the gear shift. Stella glares ahead in silence next to you. So I guess it wasn't a mountain lion getting at your chickens. That was fun. That was terrifying. How are we supposed to get on with our lives, knowing what's lurking out here? Hey Stella, are you good? I'm so sorry about Gretchen. Car sickness, huh? Let's remain silent. We're all shocked. We're all panicked. We're in a daze. We don't know what just happened. You let the silence continue, staring out at the road ahead. Every now and then you spot what looks like a pale, anguished face peeking out from between the trees before vanishing back into the underbrush. Soon, the rumble of gravel beneath the tire gives way to uneven pavement, and the truck comes to a stop in front of a small cottage. Thanks for taking me home, Duke. Anytime, but Jesus, Mary and Joseph, what were those things? I have no idea. I've never heard of anything like them, but I got a ton of footage. Nothing really clear, but it's a start. I better go check in with Bo. He'll be worried about me. You and your friends stay safe. Looks like those things didn't follow us, but, well, no point in talking about the buts. Just look out for yourselves. Take care, Duke. Can you take me home? Right, but I don't live here. Can you take me home? Heck no, I ain't your private chauffeur. Stay with Stella tonight. She's got the space, ain't you, girl? Yep, totally. I've got a guest bedroom with a bed and everything. Sheets even. There, taken care of. First of all, dude, I was asking a question. Calm down. I mean, you kind of drove me here, so you kind of are my chauffeur. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods with no one but Stella in sight. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Now that you're back in town, you must have finally got reception again. Tabitha blowing me up. Where are you? Where'd you go? Where are you? Cousin. Missed call. 6 missed calls from Tabitha and 13 text messages. Explore her call. Text her that you're okay. Tell her that she needs to come down. Tabitha seems worried. Yikes, Tabitha been blowing up my phone. I didn't think Tabitha would be so needy. Whoa, I think I'm in trouble. It's nothing important. Let's text her and she needs... No, I don't want to... Text her, tell her that you're okay. You text Tabitha back and let her know you're okay. Her message sits unread. Let's call her. She's probably not going to pick up. Okay. Yikes, Tabitha been blowing up my phone. I guess she must be worried about you. God, what a mess this has been tonight. Okay, Stella, why would you ask if we could walk home? Right, like, why would you ask that? I guess I just don't like cars is all. They're rolling death machines, if you ask me. Her parents must have died in a car accident. Sorry if I weirded you out. I'm sorry about Gretchen. We should call the cops, right? What do you make of everything we saw? What happens now? Forget everything else. We got to find out more about those things. The library doesn't open for a while, so any real research will have to wait until the morning. That being said, there is someone in town who might have some useful information. My friend's mom. Her place isn't far. It's Kanika's mom. We should head over now before it gets any later. Let's do it. Sure, why not? I should check in on Tabitha. You can talk to your friend's mom. I'm going to bed. Silently follow. Let's do it. Cool, let's go. I mean, I hope she's still awake. Ty? Jesus. Who was this? You and Solo turn to see a shadow. This must be that boy, that Avery. Welcome home. You're finally back where you belong. What? Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An old woman stands. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared from the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who is this? Hi, Miss Forsyth. This is Ty. Is it okay we come in? You and Mrs. Forsyth briefly lock eyes. She impenetrable, and you feel small and almost naked in her presence. There is something about her that's far beyond you, but you feel no threat at all. No malice. And then the moment passes and you see only the middle-aged woman before you. Of course, you're in luck. I just put on water of hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Welcome to my little nook. Okay. I see you got a black husband. It's nice to finally meet you. Ty, I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been so sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Pearl Ann is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you're in town. Who is that outside? Yeah, let's talk about that. Just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him. You knew my mom? Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometimes. I can delight you with her unsavory tales of her youth. I never met Pearl Ann. You don't have to pass on her those to me. Oh, that's kind of mean. That's fair, child, but it seemed like the right thing to do. How did you know my mom died? Oh, Pearl Ann was a chatty woman. Not much went on that I wouldn't get an earful of. But bless her heart, we need your help. Ah, yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplainable stuff? I'm not so sure. I follow you, dear. I know which oils to use for which aches. I know a bit of classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about? We ran into some creatures out in the woods. These things. I don't even know how to describe them. I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't a local wildlife, Miss Forsyth. Here, I can show you. Stella pulls out her camera and tilts the screen towards Sybil. Ah, one of your little videos. Where was this? Up in a mountain to the northwest? Within the town limits? Yes. I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I need to plug the memory card into a computer. Your tea ready. I can go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can lend us hers. You better come with Stella. I'm sure she'll be more willing to help a friend than her nosy mother. Kanika, come on out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh, it's Stella. Hey, Stella. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? Girl, if you see your mama and you see your friend right here, what makes you think I just snuck in? Chill. Calm down. Hi, I'm Ty. I was helping Stella with the video and something terrible happened. I've been through a lot tonight. I'm not in the mood to introduce myself. None of your business. Hi, I'm Ty. Tabitha's cousin? Yep. Sweetie, we were wondering if we could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room is a mess. I'll just bring it out there. Who you got in your room? Heads up, Kanika. This is graphic. There's a lot of dead and sick animals on the recording. You know I have a harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what is this? Did you film it? Was that Gretchen at the end there? Stella, where's Gretchen? She's dead. Didn't you see that? Stella, I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm fine. I just wanted to know what did this to her. Oh, what did this to her? There we go. I feel like I'm reading, like this is my first time reading. Unfortunately, if these creatures are what I think they are, what happened to Gretchen is but the start of something far more sinister. My grandmother called them ditchlings, and they are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Mom, come on, this is serious. Stop scarring Stella and Ty with the Talipo crap. Look, I gotta say every form or variation of the word just in case. She just lost her dog. Have some respect. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The creatures themselves are harmless, so people, despite that grisly scene in the woods, just as a bird flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see many, oh dang it, hold on, what did it say? To see one is cursed by fate, to see many is in one place is... Sybil holds silence. Jesus, Mom, they've clearly had enough had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika, this is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. We can't rule that out, not after what we saw. But fine, let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are, they're doing something to these animals. You saw that nest? What were those growths? It must be a part of their life cycle. Maybe they feed on negative energy. It must be part of their life cycle. We're gonna go with our mystical energy. You know that we picked that trait for a reason. Take a menu option that requires 2 traits. Okay. It must be part of their life cycle. It looked like I looked at the chicken up close and it looked like some sort of parasitic growth. If these ditchlings congregate around doomed people and places, maybe it's like the negative energy is part of the life cycle too. Like negativity feeds the embryos as well as the flesh. Well, that's one theory. But I don't want to jump to any conclusions about something this out there, not without doing some research or talking to biologists. I'm sure there's a rational explanation that'll clear all this up. Oh dear. I forgot entirely about the tea I put on. Let me fix you up a cup of coffee. It'll help soothe your nerves. I don't know. It's getting late and I should let Ty get some rest. I ran her rag today, and with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror, I can keep going. No, we're going to bed. We're going to bed. I don't even supposed to be here. I just want to go home. I want to go home. Like, what? Thank God let the miserable night finally come to an end. I'm tired. Yes. I shouldn't have gone out there in the first place. I certainly didn't sign up for this. Cool it, Ty. Last I checked, it wasn't your dog that got taken. Last I checked, Kanika, you weren't there. So, mind your business, okay? I am here mourning. Oh, she got on a Sailor Moon shirt. You cute. I am here mourning my mom, my aunts. You got me in the woods. I told you not to go. I said something terrible was going to happen. And now you're sitting here telling me about a dog. You're here telling me about a dog that I said shouldn't even be here in the first place, but she was all, no, it's okay. She lived to be 17 years old. You know, this is okay for her. So, shush. Shush. I don't want to hear it. I'm sorry. I had no idea how bad it was to be out there. You did, because I told you. I told you it. Don't apologize, Stella. Here's hoping a good night rest will make it all seem like a bad dream. Stella, I'll send you home with some of my house-made peppermint tea. A cup a day will wonders to soothe the soul. Ty, it might do you well too. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Ty. It's excellent iced or warm. Though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. All right, let's head back home. My home, I mean. Yeah, let me go to bed. Well, this is me. Are you going to find your way back? Wait, I thought you said I could stay. Exactly, what are you talking about? I guess I did, but I think I know you lying. So you pulled me out into the woods, and you're not even going to let me stay here? I'm sorry, we'll talk tomorrow, right? Here's my number. Call me. Get your number. That's me slapping her number out of her. I don't want that. Got me out here. You'll still exchange numbers. I'll see you tomorrow? I don't know. It's not like I have much of a choice. I'm leaving as soon as I can. Girl, I have an attitude right now. It's late. You got me everywhere. You said I could stay here, but then now you need some time. I don't know. There's a lot racing through my head right now. I think I need to process things before I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Exactly. Like you need time, I need time. All right, I get that. Tonight was a lot. I'll check in with you tomorrow. Stay safe. You begin the long hike back up to Scarlet Estate alone. Continue down the path. Almost home. Made it. Thumbnail possibly. Your salvation's in sight. You make a mad dash to the door. Did she lock the door? As you reach for the doorknob, the door says, "You are not my mom, okay? So fix your face." "Where the heck have you been, young lady?" "I called you back. I texted you back. Do you know anyone named Wayne?" "Hi, Tabby. I saw horrible things tonight. I want to leave. Look, I got suckered into something. It was weird. I met this girl in town and we hit it off. None of your business." "Do you know anyone named Wayne?" "I employ over 100 people. I'm sure I know a Wayne." Yeah, I'm not explaining myself because just like I had my mixed calls and missed call and missed text, you saw that. I saw horrible things tonight. I met this girl in town. We hit it off. We went on this night. Oh, so you met Stella then? That explains everything. And she got you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, good night. Wait, you don't want to hang out? It's too late. Can you tuck me in? Say nothing. Okay, good. How old am I? You're alone in a state. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn in and try to leave tonight behind you. As you settle into your room, you remember that Stella asked you to call her once you got back. Forget Stella, okay? Look, right now, I'm beefing with Stella. Nah, let me call and let her know. You pull out your phone. "Hey, how are you?" She sounds a little different, like she's been crying. "Did you make it back all right?" "Yeah, how are you? Are you okay?" "I died, actually." Look, no more death jokes, okay? She really just lost her dog. "Yeah, I'm all right. How are you?" "Totally fine. I mean, as fine as I could be, I guess. You don't have to worry about me. Go get some Z's, okay? I'll see you tomorrow." From the relative safety of this uncomfortable bed, the events of the past evening seemed like something that happened to someone else. Though you can still clearly picture the terror you felt this moment, for now, you're safe and you're warm. Eventually, the sun will rise and chase away the monsters and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you're lucky, you will wake up in the normal world and have a boring week in the mountains with your sour-faced cousin. It's a nice thought, but deep down, you can't help but worry that things will only get worse. Oh, I thought she was going to show a clip of a bad dream or something. Okay, not my camera. I kind of ran out of space on my computer. So, only thing y'all missed was some eyeballs popping up. But this is the end of episode 1. You can pick up the rest of the game in early access on Steam or itch. Episodes 1 through 4 are, okay, so, I was right. So, 4. All these amazing people, you all did a great job. That was actually a pretty interestingly fun game. I'm not going to lie. I did not expect for it to be how it is, but I'm very excited to see how it's about to be for the rest of the game. I do have beef with Kamika because I don't like how she came at me as if she was there. What you hiding in your room, first of all? Who was Wayne? Who was that creepy guy? That could have been the thumbnail, but I kind of missed my opportunity because I was taken aback by all that was going on. How I feel about Stella, I'm a little iffy, I'm a little iffy. Tabby, I'm only giving her a pass because she's my cousin and she's grieving, but I'm also a little iffy about her as well. Duke, yeah, but yeah, this was crazy turn of events. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen in the next chapter. If you all enjoyed this first episode, definitely thumbs up the video. Yeah, let your girl know. I'm going to continue on with the series, of course. Like I said, they only have 4 episodes out, and I know they're working on the 5th episode right now. So I'm also going to be starting another. I'm going to be doing another series in between, just so we can have something going quite on and continue my one-off games. But other than that, I feel like we got us a solid contender for a little story-based game here, All right, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see y'all in the next gameplay. Bye.